guys, thanks so much for tuning in with us today. My name's Haley. I'm a real estate broker in Washington State, member of Keller Williams South Sound, and specifically on the Live Well Home Group. And today I'm meeting with Malcolm Miller. He is a loan officer at Fairway Independent Mortgage. And today we want to talk about one of the wonderful programs that Washington State has, which is the First Time Homebuyers Down Payment Assistance Program. So some states don't have this, and it's a really great benefit that Washington has for first-time homebuyers. So I just wanted to meet with Malcolm today and kind of go over that program with him and see how it can be a benefit to my clients. So Malcolm, can you tell me a little bit about that program?
Yeah, the WSHFC, Washington State Housing and Finance Commission, has a program that will cover the down payment on a conventional or a FHA loan.
Okay, great. So what's the qualification requirements for that?
The qualifications are the same as the conventional and the FHA loan.
Okay.
With an exception of they want an additional year of tax return. So normally on a loan you would turn in the last 2 tax returns you got on. When you do the down payment assistance program, you give an additional year of tax returns.
So 3 years of tax returns compared to this tax returns and W-2s for 3 years compared to the standard 2.
Correct.
And then for FHA and conventional options, what's the minimum credit score for both of those?
620.
For both? Okay. Perfect. And then what is like the repayment process for the buyer? Do they have to add that to their monthly payments, or how do they repay that amount that they've borrowed for their down payment?
They only have to pay it back if they sell the house or refinance the house, and it does not accrue any interest.
Okay, wow, that's an amazing benefit. So they're essentially getting this extra money with no extra payment amount and no extra fees up front for their loan.
The only fee is the title fee for the second. It has to be recorded.
Okay, so it goes on as essentially a second mortgage or a second lien against the property.
Correct.
And there's a recording fee for that.
There is.
Okay, perfect. So that makes a ton of sense. Let's see. So they can pay it off if they sell the home or if they refinance the
That's
home.
right.
Okay, great. Perfect. So this is a great benefit for our local Washington buyers that they can completely utilize. And what about closing costs? Does the down payment assistance program help with closing costs at all, or is it just strictly for their down payment?
It's strictly for the down payment.
Okay, so they would have to still pay whatever their percentages of their closing costs that
That's correct.
are needed, but they could keep a little bit of funds in their pocket if they have it, or not have to have as much upfront for the down payment.
Yeah, so the design is, maybe you have saved up some money and you have enough for a down payment. Well, if that's the case, how are the closing costs going to be paid? Well,
Right.
The state has said, you know what, hey, why don't we cover the front side and pay the down payment, and you use your money to pay the closing costs.
Okay.
And that way the whole thing comes together. I think it's a win-win for the people. It's a win-win for the state. If homes go empty and people aren't paying taxes, then county doesn't get to make their
Right.
budget. And so the state has stepped in and said, you know what, we have a win for everybody.
Right, that makes complete sense. And everything that we can do to help get people into their first homes, or do whatever they need to do to be secure in a home is a great thing. So I'm super happy that Washington is able to provide this benefit to our residents. And I thank you so much, Malcolm, for meeting with me today and giving us a little bit of feedback about this. And hopefully we can get some buyers in that program soon.
Yeah, that's me great.
Thanks, guys.